Jillian. For the past 9 years, I've watched with you as David Copperfield has amazed the whole world with his legendary illusions. Last year, David traveled halfway around the globe to astound us as he walked through the Great Wall of China. The first of his spectacular illusions had us on the edge of our seats as he vanished a jet airplane completely surrounded by a ring of spectators. And millions tuned in along with a live audience on Liberty Island to witness the largest illusion ever performed as David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear. But it's not only the grand illusions that we see on television that keep us mesmerized. David's theatricality and flair for the dramatic are equally evident on the legitimate stage. And coming from a Broadway background myself, I can guarantee you that what you witness here tonight in front of a live audience with no camera tricks is the perfect example of what happens when the master of illusion blends the drama of theater with the mystery of magic. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Copperfield.
The table of death. 1,300 pounds of steel and spikes connected to a single rope. In a few moments, I'll be here, chained and handcuffed to the table below the spikes. The only thing holding up those spikes is this rope. But this rope is going to be set on fire. It takes 90 seconds for the rope to burn through. I'll have 90 seconds to make my escape before this. I need a volunteer from the audience. Actually, I need 2 volunteers, and we have them from the Los Angeles Police Department. Hello, gentlemen. Why don't you step around the table? Help me remove the box. Once the box is off, examine the spikes. Make sure they're solid, that they don't break away, that they're sharp. Again, the rope will be set on fire with this torch. 90 seconds later, the rope will burn through and the spikes will fall. Examine the spikes. They feel good to you? Solid as a rock. We've also examined these handcuffs or chains. How did you find them to be?
These are real handcuffs.
Put them on.
David is being locked in regulation police handcuffs and leg shackles. Locks have been sealed with wax to prevent them from being opened even by a key.
Is everything secure? Secure. Thank you both, Craig. You're welcome.
David is being locked to the table by 15 feet of tempered steel chain. The chain is being threaded through the rings welded to the table, then is locked to the floor with padlocks. Leg shackles are secure. Chain padlocked to the floor. The sealed handcuffs are locked around his wrists. Once the torch starts burning through the rope, he'll be on a 90-second race with death.
One of the great things about doing a show like this is to come out here and just, Webster. This is my pet duck, Webster. Come here, Webb. He's jogging. He flies. Look at that head action. He flies backwards. We found that Webster here... Stop that. We found that Webster here has a brand new talent that I never knew about. We found that Webster is a death-defying duck. Are you ready, Webster? Webster swallows swords. Webster eats razor blades. Webster wrestles alligators. Thanks a lot, Duck. I see. We're going to have to prove to you that Webster is a death-defying duck. Webster will be blasted out of this cannon, through this ring of paper, into this empty cage of brass. He will do this without a net. He might do it with Frankie Avalon, but he won't do it with a net. You're very kind. Get in, Webb. He loves this. I got an idea. Let's bank him in. You know, doing magic and escapes requires the same kind of physical training and mental discipline that it takes to become a dancer. Things that look very simple often take years of practice and complete concentration. The next illusion is just such a piece. Because of the danger involved, it took me 2 years to master what you're about to see. We call it On the Edge.
asked me to stress to you that what you just saw was a very dramatic illusion, and I emphasize the word illusion, a stunning effect created by sophisticated magical technology. It also contains a tremendous degree of danger, and no attempt to recreate this or other effects should even be considered. David felt it necessary to tell you this because tonight, you're going to witness his most daring illusion ever. David Copperfield is going to attempt to escape from Alcatraz.
I need to find a lady from the audience tonight, and I'm going to do that by throwing this rose 3 times. I'm going to throw it the first time. Whoever catches it will throw it again, and then whoever catches it that time will throw it one more time. The lady closest to the rose will help me with this next experiment. Here we go. Good. Give it a throw. Go for distance. Incredible distance there. Go ahead, any direction you want. Good job. Okay, I guess the lady in the pink. Come right this way. Come right this way. Give her a big hand as she comes up here like this. Hello. What is your name?
My name's Rachel.
Rachel, have we ever met before?
No, we haven't.
You sure?
I'm sure.
$10,000 to anybody that can prove that what you're about to see is being accomplished with any prearrangement or setup between Rachel and myself. We've not met before, right?
That's right.
Come with me. Rachel, I have a blackboard back here. It's covered with a piece of fabric, but I've written something on it I don't want you to see just yet. But I'm going to leave it in full view, covered, hanging there in the air. Rachel, all I ask you to do is sit down right here. And look straight at me. I know that's tough. And think of any city in the entire world. It doesn't have to be a major city. Just any city whatsoever. What is it?
Waukegan.
Waukegan? Okay. Now, in your vision, in Waukegan, what month is it in Waukegan?
December.
December in Waukegan. Now, imagine for a second that you and I are on a date. In Waukegan in December. What is our activity? What are we doing? Actually, what are you wearing?
Fur coat.
The fur coat. That's it? And what else?
Boots and
Boots? What color boots?
black.
Black boots. Okay, a fur coat and black boots. We'll leave it just that. And on our date, what is our activity? What are we doing? Keep it clean.
We're taking a walk along the lake.
We're taking a walk along the lake. And what's the name of the lake?
Michigan?
Lake Michigan in Waukegan. That makes sense. And at the end of our date, we kiss goodnight. What is the address where we kiss goodnight? What are the numbers?
95.
95. Name of the street.
Jackson.
95 Jackson Street. Give me your hand. Now, Rachel, we have not met before, right?
Right.
And we haven't set this up. And, in fact, no one spoke to you before the show to set this up, right?
Right.
In fact, you were selected by a rose, which was thrown around the audience. It could have landed anywhere. It landed right by you. You're probably thinking that you came up with what you thought of over there, independent from me. That I had nothing to do with it, right?
Right.
Well, the fact of the matter is I did have something to do with it. Before the show, I also had a vision of my own. I wrote it down on this blackboard, and I've been attempting to send that image to you. You believe me? Oh, yeah? Would you like me to prove it to you? Mm-hmm. Okay. Move ahead. It was Waukegan in December. I met a girl in a fur coat with black boots. We were taking a walk along Lake Michigan, and we kissed goodnight at 95 Jackson Street. You know, one of the great things about doing a show like this is to connect. Webster, you're not supposed to be out here on stage, Webster. You can't just come walking out here whenever you feel like it. You do this every show you come out here on stage like this. We're going to have to teach you a lesson. Do we have it? Well, bring it out here, bring it out here. I'm very lucky because I just happened to bring along with me today my duck-o-matic. It's a duck buster. Get in, Webb. Duck, duck. Notice the rollers in the front? Parts is parts. Time to go on a kid hunt. What is your name?
Matthew.
Matthew? You married?
No.
Matthew, would you like to learn how to become a magician?
No.
Perfect, Matt, perfect. Come with me, Matt. Stand right here, because we're going to dress you up like one anyway. Put this on, head up, good. That's a dickie. Got my old coat, put it on. One sleeve, wrong sleeve, there you go. Other sleeve. Good, nice fit, Matt. Got this hat for you, Matt. Head up. Big smile. Good, now. That's, good, now. Matt, if you want to learn how to be a magician, you got to think about a lot of things. It's not just tricks, Matt. It's show business. Show business. Look out there. Think. Bright light. A little brighter, Matt. Good. Think. Music. You got soul, Matt. Now think of the two things you'd like to have around you more than anything else in the whole wide world.
Think about it. You better think.
I like the way you think, Matt. Hey, Matt, you like show business, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's time to move into the illusions, Matt. This is an illusion, Matt. This is the box. When I was your age, this is the box I used to produce little girlfriends for myself in. And it's absolutely positively empty. Check it out, Matt. Check it out. Get back over there, Matt. Good. Stay there. I'm going to close up the box, but don't touch the door, okay? Stay there. Don't move. Don't touch the door. Very important the box remains shut for this trick to work. Because one of the great things about doing a show like this, you come out here and just... Matt, maybe you didn't understand. Don't touch the box, okay? Stay there. Don't move. Don't touch the box. It's very important the box remains shut. You know, stay there. Don't move. Stay there. Don't touch the box. It's very important the box remains shut for this trick to work. Because one of the great things about doing a show like this, you come out here and just... Why that smile on her face, Matt? Matt, I'll tell you what, Matt. Here, give me your hands. I want you to put a hand here. Put a hand right here. Good. Put another hand right here. Good. Freeze. Very important the box remains shut for this trick to work. Because one of the great things about doing a show like this is come out here and... He broke my box. Matt, you broke my box. So tell you what, Matt, I got an idea. Why don't you step inside the box? Step inside the box. Let's see if you can fix it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very lucky because I just happened to bring along with me today my boy-o-matic. It's a kid buster. Matt, what do you think about that, Matt?
Well, Mr. Copperfield, I think you're the greatest magician I've ever seen in my life.
Thanks, Matt. Matt. Where's Matt's mom? Now, who in the audience would like to see Matt and Webster restored to their three-dimensional selves? Now, who in the audience would like to see Matt and Webster remain flat as a pancake for the rest of their lives? Why was Matt's mom applauding?
I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with three. It don't take too much time to see what you're doing to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Out, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. Oh, freedom, 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 freedom,
Tonight, in front of a live audience with no camera tricks, David is going to continue his tradition of spectacular illusions. David Copperfield is going to attempt to escape from Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, the most inescapable prison in the world. Tonight, for the first time ever, I'm going to try the challenge that no criminal mind was able to overcome. Using techniques of magic and illusion, with no camera tricks, I'm going to attempt to escape from Alcatraz. Inside those walls were the most dangerous criminals the world has ever known. Al Capone, Machine Gun Kelly. They were a breed of lawbreaker that couldn't be held by an ordinary prison. The best escape artists the world has ever known. And in Alcatraz, they met their escape-proof match. 7 men died and 5 disappeared trying to get off this island. But no one ever escaped from Alcatraz. Alcatraz became a national recreation area after its closing in 1964. But for 29 years, it maintained a perfect record as the most escape-proof prison on Earth. I've invited a committee of former Alcatraz correctional officers to join me here tonight, in addition to officers currently employed at other prisons around the country. Their job is to inspect the prison and to verify that the bars, the cells, the prison itself is still as escape-proof as it ever was. This is Frank Heaney, a correctional officer here from 1948 to 1951. He guarded over the likes of Machine Gun Kelly and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. Frank, who stayed in that particular cell?
Alvin Creepy Carpets, Public Enemy #1.
Who caught him?
J. Edgar Hoover, former director of the FBI.
He caught him himself?
Yes, he did, personally.
Now, how is that cell constructed? What is it made out of?
Well, the walls are made out of 8-inch concrete. The dimensions are 5 by 7 by 9. The bars are made out of tool-resistant steel.
Meaning what?
Meaning that if you took a blade and started to cut through, there's a round bar inside that would slide back and forth, so it's impossible to get through.
Now, supposing an inmate had a key inside, would he be able to get out?
No, he wouldn't. There are no locks on these doors.
How are they controlled?
By the control center at the other end.
So, what are they doing now? They're putting a bar around the cell door.
Yes, they're putting up a steel bar to make sure that the doors cannot slide open.
So even if you pulled the lever there, what would happen to the door?
The door would jam, and it would even be higher than it is right now. It'd be impossible to get through.
The correctional officers will follow me with these remote-controlled cameras. They've been placed along my only possible path to freedom. There are cameras mounted in the hallways, the cut-off areas, and even behind me in this cell. The officers will be watching from these monitors outside the prison. We've also invited a live audience to join the officers outside the prison to witness my attempt to escape. In addition, there's a handheld camera and a helicopter prepared to do an aerial search of the island. If I'm able to escape from the prison itself, this camera will go up in the helicopter and try to trap me from above. To make it a little tougher, they've also brought their dogs. These two attack Dobermans. They have been trained to my scent and will have a free run of the island. My final goal is to get past the officers and dogs outside and completely off the island. Now, to give me a little extra motivation, I've asked the Department of the Interior for permission to place timed explosives throughout the prison. They agreed with a few conditions. One being that the UC Berkeley Police Bomb Squad set the explosives so that there will be no structural damage to the prison itself. This is Leroy Pereira of the Police Bomb Squad. Sir, what did you bring with you?
Dave, as you know, we brought a large quantity of high explosive attached to blasting caps and timers.
Well, what are they capable of doing?
Well, we have set up a demonstration in another part of the prison. You'll see that the explosion won't destroy the bars or concrete. But anything living in a close proximity will be killed by the blast pressure.
And I know a lot of people at home will probably think that these explosives are fake or that they're a special effect. So tell them, please, what you brought.
We brought real explosives.
Now, there was one other condition we had to meet to use these explosives. It was insisted upon that I had a way of stopping the detonation. If I should get trapped, I can defuse the explosion and stop the timer by pushing this button. Although I appreciate everyone's concern for my welfare, I'm going to try my best not to go anywhere near that button. Now, gentlemen, have you examined that straitjacket thoroughly?
Yes, I have.
Is it unusual in any way?
Nothing I can see, no.
This straitjacket is made of triple-stitch canvas with straps and buckles riveted and sewn down the back. The sleeves are sewn shut at the ends. Gentlemen, strap me in as tightly as possible. Yes, that's tight. Now, while you do that, I'm going to review what I have to accomplish over there. First, free myself from the straitjacket and escape from the cell before the explosives go off in 3 minutes. Then I'll go through a locked cut-off area with the second explosive set to go off in 6 minutes. From there, I'll have to make my way through a storage room with the third timed explosive set to detonate in 7 minutes. If I get that far, I'll need to go through the door, past the correctional officers and dogs outside, and escape completely off the island. Gentlemen, are the straps as tight as possible?
Yes, they are.
Pretty sure. Now, you've examined the prison. Did you find any way that I can escape from Alcatraz?
Absolutely impossible, David.
For those of you at home, if it makes you feel comfortable to think that my attempt to escape from Alcatraz is just a TV movie, or that the explosives that the bomb squad brought are just special effects, that's fine. But the guards and the audience outside will attest to the fact that these bars are real. This straitjacket is real. And the explosives that the bomb squad brought are very real and very dangerous. All of my escapes will be accomplished without the aid of video trickery. Many men have risked their lives attempting to escape from Alcatraz. Tonight, it's my turn. Start the timers.
3 minutes to first first detonation. detonation. There are 45 seconds to third detonation.
Doing there?
Not doing anything.
30 seconds to third
Just stand there next to the bomb.
Get him out.
Let's go. Let's go.
20 seconds to third detonation. 15 seconds to third detonation.
Stay back. Everybody stay back. Turn them out.
10 seconds to third detonation.
Keep the door open. Get the door open. Get in there.
5,
On the bomb now.
3, 2, explosive disarmed.
We go in there and grab him. Keep the camera on. Keep the camera on. It's not going anywhere. Into the helicopter. Get the camera up into the helicopter. The camera in the helicopter. Into the aerial down. You take the touchdown now and get the camera into the helicopter. Everybody else, split off to the island. I'd like to thank CBS, the Department of the Interior, and the folks at Clara for making my escape from Alcatraz possible. But I'd especially like to thank all of you at home for making my ninth special a reality. Good night. Next year.